So we're gonna move on to front lever stuff. Have you ever done any front lever stuff? So that's out in the front. So I know it's a hard skill, but we're gonna start with single legs.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna start in inverted hang. Inverted hang is a basic position that we all need to know. It's our true up and down, right? So that's the rest position. So any kind of transitioning movement, if you're coming from the top of the rings to the bottom, you gotta know your true inverted hang. So it's here, and just try to create as straight of a line as possible. We're just gonna start by going like this, feeling a nice sink in our shoulders. Let's do like that.
Holy shit. All right. So, for someone like me, what's the trick to get up like that? Because I can't just swing my body right up.
So you're just gonna hinge right at your arms.
Okay.
It's gonna happen for you. You're gonna see, but you're gonna hinge right at your arms. Just think about driving your toes up to the ceiling.
Okay, and then
let your body kind of lever back, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. At what point do I start to lean back once my legs are up?
Yeah. So right when you pass, I'd say completely horizontal. That's when you can start to lean back. So
And once you lean back, you gradually straighten your arms.
Exactly. And
Okay.
just keep those toes pointed to the ceiling.
All right.
He's got it. He's got it.
Julie, if you're watching, make sure our health insurance is current. There we go.
Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. So just finding that straight line, really let it sink here.
Okay.
A lot of the gymnastics is, finding that true bottom. We talked about it on the dip swing, right?
Yep.
So you know the true bottom and the inverted hang. It makes all of the transitions a lot easier. So this is good. So you're a little bit arched here, so bring your toes forward a little bit. Pike right here a little. There we go. And then open the chest a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do it like this.
Oh, like
there
that.
you go. Yep. See? Already feeling the lever.
Feeling it. I'm feeling it.
All right, so next
All right, good.
step.
That wasn't as hard
That
as I
wasn't
was.
so bad, right?
No.
So next step, we kick right up into the inverted hang,
Okay.
and then we work a tucked lever.
What's a tuck?
So a front lever is straight out. Tucked lever is going to be here.
Okay.
So pretty simple, right? So we're going to come into the inverted hang. We're going to tuck all the way down,
Okay.
and we're going to work on coming out and coming back up.
So basically getting your torso a little bit less than parallel to the ground, you think?
Exactly.
Okay.
So the hardest way to do it is to drop your hips. So the whole idea is you want to try to be able to drop your hips as much as possible, but when it gets too hard, you pull it back in. It's too hard, you pull it back in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the open hip position is the hardest, right? Because that's what makes you the longest. The further your weight's suspended out, the more stress it is on your arms. So as you come down in that tucked lever position, when it gets too hard, tuck back in to get back to inverted hang.
So I'm gonna go into the lever, and then I'm gonna tuck.
Right, inverted hang.
Oh yeah.
And you're gonna tuck down in an open hip position. And you're gonna go into the lever with that open hip position. When you feel like you can't hold
Then
it,
curl them back in.
then curl them back in and come
Okay.
up.
Alright, so
Starting in the inverted hang,
inverted hang.
tucking down, and going out to the tucked lever. Good. Good. So that's really important. One thing to think about when you're doing all this lever stuff is when you sink in your back, if you look at these two positions right here, so this is the perfect lever position. When you sink in your back, it tends to make you bend your arms and it's harder to have the open hip position. So the whole idea is once you hit inverted hang, it's almost like you're set. And once you're set up, like, if anybody does like a bent over row, a lot of times people like to deadlift and kind of set right before they get into the rows. It's the same idea as you want to be set here with your upper body, and then the lower body really just drops from the set upper body position and comes back. So if you start by dropping your upper body, then you get that. So set your upper body here and let the hips open to drop in.
Yeah, I think I was doing it backwards.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Okay.
it'll just take a little bit of time.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So
So setting right here, So try not to transition or drop through this part at all, and just drop at the hips. There you go. Let's tuck back in. Now you're starting to feel it. Just try to keep those arms straight. Here. Don't pull your head forward at all. That'll help as well. Good. Try to get 3 more. The next thing that we can do will be like a single leg.
Okay.
So one leg completely tucked, one leg completely straight again. The whole idea is, the second your body's like straight out, you have more weight out in front, it's just so much harder.
Right.
So one leg's easier than 2, tucked completely is easier than 1. So this will be a little bit harder, but same idea. Really try to think about your upper body not moving at all and just dropping in the hips. So here, set, drop one leg, drop in the hips, even the heel.
Ooh.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Little bit harder, but
That looks way harder.
I think you can do it.
I'm gonna stick it.
So set, nice
Set,
in chest position, good.
One leg in.
Yeah, keep this right here. Keep this tucked up here. When you get tucked in,
Okay.
back up. Good work.
Man, that's tough.
Good, that's good work. You're really starting to get it too. You're getting that set point. And that set point's super important because a lot of things that we do with the muscle up and rings, it's all about hinging on a set point, right? And if your set point isn't consistent, then the hinging or the motion that you're going to put forth, the energy that you're going to put forth isn't going to help at all. So you got to have that set point on a muscle up, the transition spot. You have to be setting your arms to hinge and transition forward. So set points are really important.
Okay.
Then we tuck in. We just get to here. Back to that.
Okay. I think.
Most importantly, don't do this with your arms.
So keep them in tight.
Yeah. Keep them in tight. Don't open the hip angle.
And you're not going into a handstand, you're
Nope.
just kind of keeping tucked.
Just right here. Back to an L. And again, set points with the arms, the hinges at the arms. And you need to have that really locked in mentally so you can kind of hinge there and be able to get a lot of range.
And on your L set, you're not opened up here, you're just right here.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that too much.
Okay. All right, so.
Good, so legs come up.
L set,
Yep. In transition.
right
Close.
there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Probably not supposed to make that much noise when you do it,
That
but.
was awesome.
Good job.